RecRooms, I always say I'm almost part of a religion of ecstasy. Do you know what I mean? Not the ecstasy tablets, but just I'm going. You know, you kind of go in for that. It's like a direct communication with something
beyond
divine,
this.
really, or whatever you want to call it.
I got that, man.
And from that moment, that really hooked me in. It was like, especially because I grew up like Catholic community in Middleton. It was a beautiful community, and it wasn't heavy. It wasn't like monks and nuns. Like there's a couple of more fire and brimstone people, but I avoided them.
You always get a nutter in that.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
But I had that background, but the music was like was the real stuff.
Yeah.
So it's actually once I started getting the music, I started to move away from the church in a way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they had the thing with confirmation you had in the Catholic thing, which is like when you're about 13 or something. The bishop comes and he anoints you. He puts, does the oil. Go to the altar and they were selling it in the school. They're preparing for it. They're selling it like something's going to happen. The idea is this is where the spirit lands in you for good, and then you're like a sort of almost like an adult in the church kind of thing. Then,
right.
Confirmation, yeah, it's like they're equating it with the Holy Spirit coming to the apostles, kind of, and then they go out into the world and tell everyone.
Story,
well, there's a kind of thing in it, but yeah, it's like a lot of all these things, the layers and layers. It ends up just being a facade of something. It's got no, if you go mine right into it, that's what I always say about the church. It's like the McDonald's of spirituality. You know what I mean? It's like there is some nutrition in it.
Yeah.
It's so minuscule and it's filled with so much shit that is going to harm you that in the end you better steer and clear.
Yeah, man. I got
anyway, they told me something was going to happen. That's the thing. They were making out you're going to get this. So I'm thinking I'm going to feel something. I was actually anticipating. Okay, let's see what happens here. What's going to happen when the bishop comes and does all this?
Yeah.
And of course, of course, maybe it does for some people, but it didn't happen for me. Nothing happened. But at the same time, with the music, plenty was happening.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to catch up on new episodes every week. Also, check us out on our Facebook and Instagram at RecRooms, where you can find out about our other exciting music series. We also have this and all our other episodes of the podcast up on our RecRooms YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. See you next time.